Alright, we gotta find this guy. Well, we gotta find two of them, because we got this guy that needs to go as well. First, we gotta find that guy. He's messing with my groove. Can I not have an axe? Why I know axe? I'm gonna have to knife these guys. Oh, it's a creeper with a backpack. Oh, that's never good. Oh, I got enough arrows. Thank goodness. He dropped boots. I want the backpack. I know I have a backpack, but I wanted a backpack. I'll take your boots. Alright. This annoying guy. Hey, you. Get over here. Yeah, and your oversized dogs, too. Would you stand still so I can kill you, for fuck's sakes? Thank you. Alright. Now we got all that done. And we got a little bit of steel done while we were gone. And we have more charcoal so we can get even more started. I'm going to have to make a new drum soon. Anyways, welcome back for some more GT4r. I've got my murderous rampage out of my system. And I believe I made a mistake. The left guys on when I logged out the other day and didn't turn off the server. And they were pretty full of charcoal or coal. So I think I burned up a whole bunch of coal. But I'm not sure. That's a good thing about not having a memory. No idea if I did or not. But Tamara did come on and move things around a little bit, so she sorted my stuff. We're gonna have to get her a much bigger area very soon. I need to get this finished, because that's getting very annoying. Let's get us some more bricks made. Alright, I can compress that. How are we doing on... we can try it. See if it can handle one more set. That's going to be one of our first upgrades today, is we're going to go to a steel boiler. Excuse the hell out of me. We need 5 steel plates for that. And if we look at our steam cutter, it's going to take us 53,560 in steam. Now, the problem with that is this thing can only hold 32. So it's going to need almost twice as much steam as what the machine can hold. Which makes it a little bit of a pain in the ass. I'm hoping we'll have enough steam if we start all 3 boilers and get them full of steam, because I honestly don't know what the steam tank is in here, and it doesn't tell us. But we do have the pipes that hold 900 apiece. So technically they're a steam tank. Sort of, in a way. They're holding our steam under pressure so it stays steam and doesn't turn to water. Like that get done, I'm going to drop a bit of crap off in here that I don't need. And we need to get some pipes made because we need to connect water up to the steam cutter. So we just need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and yeah, that'll work. I really should get an extractor made. Because if I make a steam extractor, which 2 pistons, 5 bronze, and a casing, I can use it to get us rubber pulp and make rubber. That's what I'm doing. So I can make a rubber hammer. These wooden hammers just, they suck so bad. Which they're supposed to suck bad. Don't get me wrong. It's completely intended that they suck. Because you're supposed to upgrade. You're not supposed to rely on those crappy things. Didn't I just kill the frickin' wandering trader? How is there one back already? I miscounted. Alright, there we go. We now have water in there. Go ahead and get these in here and get them started cooking up. I need to get some more clay started. Because we don't have any more clay dust. And now we just need to let the steam build up a bit. Well, we gotta build up. Yeah, let's hold off on that. I need to make... Can you wrench Bear to rotate him? No. Bad monkey. Bad Ethrin. No wrenching Bear. That is not okay. And shouldn't you be in bed, young man? Where's all my tin? Should I not have tin? How to get in here? Alright, so what does it take to make... Wait a minute. It takes more steam to cut bronze than it does to cut steel? That does not make sense. Where is a trends? Also, I argue that if it's going to take this much steam, which I don't have an issue with it, the machine should literally have enough buffer to do one operation. I think he needs to make this tank a little bit bigger, but I think that's wrong. That does not seem right. That guy out there is gonna die. Real short, like, because he is pissing me off. Alright, I yelled at the trends. Hopefully he'll be here in a few minutes. Cut the time by 10 and it should be fine. Well, it should be an expensive recipe to cut your blocks. Because it's, you know, making 9 plates for you. You don't want this to be basically cheaper than bending. But it's supposed to be better than doing the hammering because it gives you 1 for 1, but it's supposed to be slow. But it just seems wrong that bronze takes longer than steel. Unless I looked at that wrong. I'm going to bring up both recipes right now. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. 53,760 is what it takes for steel. And for bronze, it's 73,920. Is my memory hurting me here? Am I wrong? Bronze is a tier... Well, it's not a tier lower material, but it's a lower grade material than steel. It shouldn't take more time than steel. Steel is harder. $90 seconds versus 124 seconds. Okay, so bronze is higher. Also, my argument is that, you know, the machine kind of should have a bigger tank. Because, one, it's steel, it's high pressure, so it should be able to hold more than what the bronze ones do. And this is not taking into account anything from GT4. If GT4 was 32, then fine. But at least the cutter should have more bronze or steel because it needs more to do one operation. I think I know why it's happening. It's another side effect of auto duration based off material mass. Okay. I'm not quite sure how the game could think that bronze is more dense than steel, because it isn't, is it? I could be wrong there, but I don't think it is IRL. Alright, so we got 27. That's not a ton. Need to figure out a better system for these materials. We're supposed to be a hardness, but the values weren't figured out for that yet. Okay. Alright, so I need to stop messing with shit, let them fill, and then see if we can get this to run. Because this is going to be rough, because I need twice as much steam as what this machine can hold to do this recipe. Because I need more than twice. Oh, this is going to suck. That's 73. Fuck me. I'm going to have 64 is twice. Is it really? Alright, now you're going to have to make me... density of steel versus common bronze. The AI bullshit says that bronze's density is 8.3 to 8.9 and steel is 7.8 versus 8. But that's the AI thing, and I don't believe the AI thing. So let's go look it up. Alright, we have a chart here. Brass, bronze, aluminum, bronze, SN, that would be tin. So it says density is roughly 8.15. And let's scroll on down. Iron gray cast, iron cast pig, iron wrought, iron spiegel spleen, ferrosilicon, hematite, limonite, magnetite, slag. Let's scroll on down to steel, cold drawn, or machine is 7.8 and 7.83. Tool steel is 7.7. And we would basically be cold drawn steel, I think, is the closest you can get for us. So yeah, it actually is more dense. So if you go by density, yes, bronze would be higher. But by hardness, it's not. And the harder a material is, the harder it is to cut through. Steel is it's like, I don't really know how to explain it, to be honest. Because if you cut wood, and this is completely arguing my point, but shut up and listen a minute. If you take a table saw or a bandsaw and you cut wood on it, it actually takes longer to cut the wood than it does to cut, like, aluminum. But it depends on the thickness And, you know, you need actual lubricant for the aluminum. But I've cut through steel before on a bandsaw. And cutting through steel takes a lot of fucking lubricant. You've got to be really patient with it, really slow. And it takes a long time. I've never cut bronze. I've cut bronze on a lathe. Well, I might have cut bronze when I was in high school. But, you know, that was a millennium ago. I don't remember it, because I just remembered I did make a bronze hammer when I was in high school. But I don't remember working with bronze being anywhere near as painful as steel. Working with steel is way more laborious. Just look at the periodic table, you doofus. No. I went and found a proper table. I want steel, not iron. Steel is different than iron. It has, you know, a little bit different properties. And we're going to steal some sand, because reasons. Reasons of bears tired of trying to macerate stone down for this. Alright, anyways, I have made my complaint, Trend. You can fuck back off to fixing the build system. I've made my complaint. Oh, that's not a dead fish. I thought that was a dead fish laying there. It's a swimmy fish. Cannot wrench bear into the ground. You also can't wrench him in circles either, like you try in Factorio. That's just rude. Speaking of iron, I actually heard that pure iron is actually not a great metal to use because it oxides too quickly and is really brittle. Iron is very brittle. It is. You should always use steel. You should never use iron. Iron is a poor material for doing things. Look at, but so is copper. Look at the Statue of Liberty. Look at the Eiffel Tower. Both of them, one is made of wrought iron, one is made of copper. They've oxided, but the oxide level gives you a bit of a protective layer. The oxide is actually more durable than the material underneath. So the fact that they oxide, but iron is brittle without the carbon in it. That's why we make wrought iron and pig iron and steel, is because the regular iron is, not what you want to be using. Everything for tools is tool steel. And cast iron, yes. But cast iron is, kind of crap. Cast iron is the low-grade steel. Or cast iron is like cast steel. It's a lower grade, but it is something that's used, but it's... And yeah, you got to remember, he did bring up a good point. We've been using cast iron cookware for years, centuries, for that kind of stuff is good. For tools, not as much. I kind of understand why TFC made vanilla iron actually be wrought iron. No. Wait a minute. One of us is confused. It's been a while since I've done TFC, but yeah, correct. What he said. It also depends on the type of tool, though, that you're talking about. Because if you think about it, a pan is a tool. It's a cooking tool. And you also have different forces. You have torque, which is where your brittleness comes in. You have your sharpness and ability to hold an edge, which iron is terrible at. Use its wrought iron as interchangeable with vanilla iron in recipes, I think. Well, you've got to remember, first off, TFC does not work with vanilla stuff. It's TFC, if you're talking the original, not any of the later ones. If you're talking the original, did not work with other mods. You had to force it to work with other mods. So, and if I remember correctly, you could even use regular iron for pistons. So I don't know that you're completely right. But again, wrought iron is not much better than regular iron. And when you make iron in TFC, you're technically making pig iron because it's carbon rich. Because you've done so with charcoal. You make it into steel by, well, in TFC it's backwards because you're making high carbon steel. But you need less. Well, you do put oxygen in it, so yeah, or air in it with the blast furnace, so maybe you're pulling out some of it, but you are you do make high carbon steel, and steel should be lower than pig iron. But you can't make vanilla tools in TFC. No, it has to be in a blast furnace. It's not just hammering it. I'm literally just looking for decent things of sand, by the way. Hi, jerk. Maybe it's different in modern versions, then I have no idea how TFC did it in 1.7. Yeah, you had to make bronze to be able to make your bloomery, which is where you made your iron. And then you had to make iron sheets to make your blast furnace. And then you had to put the iron and carbon or charcoal, because the charcoal was the fuel, and you had to have bellows, and you had to have trevors, or however the hell you say those. It's a French word I don't know how to say. At least it looks French. I am not going on Desert Quest. Kiss my ass. We are not doing Desert Quest today. Alright, let's see if we can do this. We've got... Okay, why are you not turning on? Hello? Hello? You have water. You have steam. You have thing. Work. I haven't used this machine, so it shouldn't be disabled. Yeah, it's not disabled. Oh, you motherfucker. Yes, but that shouldn't matter, because it hasn't ran yet. The valve should only matter for the second one. It's only if the output is full that should matter. Let's see if this is going to have enough to get done. It's starting to drop already. Fuck. It's not going to finish. Alright, we got to start up the other one. I'm going to have to disable this. Maybe it's going to finish. I don't think it's going to finish. It's not going to finish. Ah, you motherfucker. Alright, fill them all back up. And I'm going to probably take out what I'm doing in these two machines when I kick it on. We could literally cheat it and make bigger pipes, but I don't want to do that. And it's not really cheating it, but you know what I mean. If we had bigger pipes, we could store more steam in the pipe, which would give us a bigger buffer to do the thing. But I don't want to have to replace the pipes just to make a machine run. This is why I'm saying that machine really needs a bigger tank. Though you can't argue I'm an idiot and I should be using a bronze cutter, not a steel cutter. I may not be doing this exactly the way it was intended by trying to use a steel cutter with bronze boilers, but eat my ass, we're doing it. Or at least we're trying like hell. Do we have any more? Let's see. Andesite, regular cobble, tough. Hey, there's some sand. I'll take that. It'll give us 38. We can get that part fixed, and we can get at least a little bit more done over here. Not going to get it finished, though. How much longer you got? You're almost full. All right. We do not have a whole lot of food stuff. We've got way too much damn dirt. Okay, so that kimberlite shit we can turn into gravel. Because I don't give no shits about that crap. Can I argue we need to pull a railcraft? Railcraft had a multi-block crusher. And when you put, I think it was stone in it, you had a chance of getting a diamond, but it was like less than 1% chance of getting a diamond. I'm just thinking we need a reference to it in here. But you have to use kimberlite. It only works with kimberlite because that's where diamonds spawn in real life, is in kimberlite. And if you use like the HV macerator or the pulverizer, we don't have an HV macerator in this. But if you use the pulverizer, you have a less than 1% chance of getting a diamond out of kimberlite. I think it'd be funny. And the sad thing is, though, if you do that, there's going to be people literally just mining kimberlite trying to get diamonds. Unless you hide it in JEI and not show that it's an option. But people hate hidden recipes. I don't mind hidden recipes. I like things that are... I like it if it's not the intended way to do something, that it's hidden. I don't like some of IC2's hidden recipes, like glowstone to gold and redstone. I don't like that recipe to start with, but I also don't like the fact that it was hidden. And that's not IC2, that's GregTech. I think Greg did that because IC2 didn't have a centrifuge retard. But IC2 does have some hidden recipes. I can't remember what it is offhand. Okay. Let's get ready to do this. I just want this one to get filled. Hiding it would be difficult. I can't only hide part of a recipe. Wouldn't you write a special case for that recipe? That it would be its own recipe? Now there is nothing running. Steam is full everywhere. Why is this one taking so damn long to come up? Also, let's keep that hot. Actually, there would be a way to do it. I would have to make a fake version of the recipe and then make the actual recipe hidden. Alright, let's try this shit. Let's see if it's gonna work. This is our best case scenario. We have 3 of them, and they're all relatively full. No machines are running. All machines are full. So whatever's in this pipe network and what's in these is what's feeding it. And it definitely looks like it'll get done this time because we're over halfway now. We should be good. There it is. Got it. Alright, so now we need to do it again. Because for that extractor, I need 5 plus a casing. Now, technically I could use a wrought iron casing, but we're going to do bronze. Which means we're going to make up a little more bronze. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and we'll have this side done. And then a ton on that side. Night, Etherin. Alright, get that put together. We'll get that in there and get it going. And I need to go get some more coal. Let's go see what I can do to find some more coal. But yeah, you could argue that that's why the brittleness of iron, you could argue that that's why bronze is better in IC2 than iron is. I still don't agree with it, because bronze can't hold an edge worth of shit, and it also needs to be work hardened. But it also bends instead of breaking. It's not brittle, but it dulls really quickly. It can't hold an edge, which iron can't hold an edge that great, but it holds an edge, I believe. Don't take this for, research is needed, but I'm pretty sure iron holds an edge better than bronze. I'm looking for coal and I'm finding everything but. Probably some out on this island. Let's go have a look-see. Some right here. Alright, where is that gravel? As much as I want the gravel, I'm not having flowing water everywhere. There. If I only had a tank, if somebody would have added us tanks, I could tank my creosote instead of having to make 1,000,000 drums. I could turn this coal into coke. Don't mind me, I'm just poking it, treads. Yeah, message heard. Well, I got my 30 levels back. That's a bonus. Not what I'm out here for, but it's a bonus. Also, why is my ass... Holy crap, look at all the shit I got in my backpack. I did not know I was carrying all that in my backpack. Why is there no coal in there? My axe isn't in there, is it? No. I still don't know where my axe is. Okay, just fuck off. Why is there so many things? Well, there goes my boots. My poor leather boots. Gifted to me by a creeper. Are sadly now dead. Alright, let's go feed some boilers. Ow. Knew that was coming. Fuck, I hate those cocksuckers. Those motherfuckers are evil. Those fucking tridents do way too much damage. Well, so much for that 30 levels. Holy crap, I came to the wrong place. Shit. Fuck off. Now, is this asshole still over here camping my dead body? Transfer items. Give me the little bit of XP back. Doesn't look like he's camping my corpse. Well, I went from 30 to 7. Yay. I need a harpoon gun. Get over here. Nope. Nope. I'm feeding boilers. Go away. Okay, you're full. You're about full. Yes, I know my inventory's full, Trin. Shut up. Alright, can we get another... Yes, we can get another bronze done. We have just enough bronze. Hopefully this compressor doesn't eat too much of our steam. I'm gonna argue it shouldn't, because that recipe's pretty weak. Okay, where is my backpack? My backpack drops separate, doesn't it? I gotta go back and pick it up. Yep, we'll be good with that. Alright. Let's go see if I can find my backpack. Holy crap, everybody's out here. I know, guys, I know. I need my levels back. But not right now. I'm busy. I know you're just trying to help. You want to get me back up to 30. But not right now. We'll play later. I gotta get my backpack. Where the fuck is my backpack? Seriously, where's my backpack? It didn't transfer. Got ya. Guys, this knife was not meant for you. I really need to get my axe remade or a sword. Either one. I need a proper weapon. I'm gonna break this multi-tool just using it as a fucking sword. Okay, there's that. That back on my ass. I don't know why it always wants to go to my back. I have a curio slot. It should go to the curio slot. Alright, let's make a little more. Oh, you dirty bitch. Start hammering that all down into gravel. Get some more bronze made. Get our casing done. Technically, I have enough. Let's make an axe. File, hammer, axe. Because I only need 5 for this. Alright, now we need to get the redstone. Make the pistons. And since we have a cutter now, let's go ahead and chop some wood up. Alright, make 2 pistons. Okay, piston, plates all around, casing, wrench in the middle, extractor. Alright, so now we can finally get rubber. We're just going to throw the extractor up on top of here, because honestly, it doesn't take very much. Why can I not turn the... I not turn the face of these? I want to turn the face. In the face. In the face. Fine, I'll do it that way. Kiss my ass. Alright, there we go. Let that build up a little bit of steam, which it has. We can extract that. Now we'll start on upgrading our boilers. Trins, I have a stupid question for you. Do you want to make an upgrade kit? Since you have all of these recipes to upgrade these that just take like 5 extra steel? Or do we have to wrench them out of place and lose the steam in them? My argument for this is that if you were upgrading a bronze machine to steel, you'd hammer plates on it. Now, boilers absolutely should not work that way. Boilers should be built intentionally with a steel pressure chamber in them. You should not just be hammering plates on the outside of it. Around the outside, around the outside. But it is an idea, since you have that recipe that GT4 never had. That sounds like a good idea. I would need to figure out if it's possible to implement. Wouldn't it just be like a cover that changes the block state? Or not the block state, the block ID. And can you implement that you need to have a hammer to use it in your hotbar? Or that you have to hammer the machine afterwards? Like, you put the fucking thing on here and then you hammer it and it activates it, or I don't know. I'm just being a dork at this point. You can ignore 90% of the rest of that, but I think an upgrade would be an idea since we can upgrade the machines. Yeah, but I do not know how it would affect the tile. Would existing items and stuff disappear? Ah. Now, see, I would argue if we were in 1.7.10, you would make a meta version of the compressor that has two different meta states. Would you have block states? Would that work? I don't know if that would work. But instead of having two separate machines, it would be one machine with two meta versions, basically. And so then it wouldn't be changing the machine, it would only be changing its metadata of what material it's made out of. But I don't know that you can do anything like what I'm talking about in modern Minecraft, because there is no metadata. Which is really weird, can I say? That, you know, like, everybody has lost their mind with meta. Everything's meta anymore. I'm really getting tired of hearing the word meta. But then Minecraft goes, you know what? Fuck it. We don't need metadata. It's just weird to me. Oh, Facebook changed their fucking name to it. 'Cause they're retarded. You think removing metadata was a good idea? That's different than most people think. Can I hear why? Isn't that taking less ability away from modders if you take away metadata? I'm just so ingrained with metadata being a main part of GregTech. I just think of all the things that Greg does with metadata that you can't do now. You know, like his tools being one item. And it's just a meta version of that one item. It saves so many item IDs. Again, I want to preference everything I'm saying with I'm an idiot that knows nothing about coding. More steel. It simplifies the IDs of blocks, and blocks can still have block states if necessary. Also, in modern versions, there's no limit anymore, so there's no need to save IDs. I can argue it also saves a mess in JEI or NEI because, you know, if you look up pickaxe, there's all these pickaxes, and if you added a pickaxe for each one of these, which I'm kind of amazed they don't have. Do none of these have recipes, dude? If I make this pickaxe head, does it actually... Okay, I gotta try this. Hold on. That looks like a bug. Ain't it supposed to have a recipe to show you can make it into a... Oh! No, it's not. It does work. Okay. I just thought there was supposed to be a recipe that showed, well, that. Okay, now it's showing it. Am I retarded? I might be retarded. How the fuck did I not see that recipe? I don't know. Anyways, I've got a bronze pickaxe. Fuck off. Anyways, you could show all of those in one item. Example, GregTech bronze pickaxe makes more sense than GregTech pickaxe 48. Okay, I'll agree with that. But can you make GregTech pickaxe bronze, iron, invar, steel, titanium, tungsten steel, all one item? Or at least make it all one item in here. Can you make a fake recipe that shows, instead of having this recipe written over and over and over again? See, right there. This one right here. I right-clicked on it. It did not show me. Why does it do this? Oh, that's the actual pickaxe, not the pickaxe head. I can't see the damn stick. I can't see those sticks. To me, those look identical. That looks like a pickaxe and a pickaxe head. That's why I thought I was retarded. Okay, I might be retarded. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's better to have every one of these pickaxes in here so you can see the stats for it to decide which one you want to make. But you have the stats in the head with the Q, S, and D. So you don't technically need this. If we just had a placeholder that showed all of them, we wouldn't have to have each individual one. Is my argument. Fucking hell. And I argue that with, which I know isn't an argument for you, because I'm pretty sure you like the fact that you can do so. But it also, you know, makes it to where you can't change their enchantments. Like, whatever material you make it out of, whatever enchantment it gets, like bronze getting sharpness if it's a weapon, I can throw that into the thing, pull that off of there, and then enchant it regular. Okay. That's something I did the other day, was I just, you know, threw this in here, pulled the sharpness off, and then actually 119, there may be a way to make the tools have fake enchantments. Okay, well, that'll be cool. Because I cheated it and did it, but I can't say that I like the fact that I was able to do it. You should have to pick the right material for the job you're wanting, not be able to do the thing. And some people, I'm sure, will argue against it, that, you know, having to use jade or that one nether thing that Greg added in from that one mod. My brain's spacing, I can't think of what it was called, for fortune in GT6 is a pain in the ass, but I like it. I like being restricted. But anyways, since I'm just going to be sitting here cooking shit, I'm going to go ahead and get the hell out of here. I just wanted to get a little bit of work done tonight. So you get a short stream, but it is a stream. And I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break, let Trins get some of the stuff we've discussed done, and then we'll be back for more work. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.